before worry does. May hope rise earlier than fear. May your table never become too small to welcome another. May your hands always discover meaningful work. May your labor produce more than a living. May it produce a life. May every seed you bury return to you a forest. May every kindness you scatter find its way home like rain returning to the sea. May your children inherit wonder before they inherit worry. May they learn the names of birds before the names of wars. May they know the fragrance of rosemary, the sweetness of mangoes, the quiet sermon of old trees, and the astonishing miracle that a garden can feed both the body and the soul. May your nights be filled with conversations that outlast the stars. May laughter become the language most often spoken within your home. May music find every room before loneliness does. May abundance forget your address because it never leaves. May your cupboards know generosity. May your heart know contentment. May your spirit never confuse possession with wealth, for the richest river keeps none of its own water. The tallest tree eats none of its own fruit. The brightest sun charges no one for its light. Creation has always whispered the same astonishing truth. Everything truly alive exists for something beyond itself. So may your life become like an orchard bearing fruit for strangers you'll never meet. May weary travelers find rest in your shade. May broken hearts leave your presence a little lighter. May hungry souls leave your table a little fuller. May your words become medicine. May your silence become peace. May your footsteps leave gardens where others expected dust. And when your days are finally gathered like wheat at summer's end, may the earth remember you, not for what you owned, but for what continued growing, because you were here. So receive this blessing for your home, for your family, for your dreams, for your healing, for your journey. May abundance walk beside you. May peace sleep beneath your roof. May joy take root within your heart. And may tomorrow bloom more beautifully than today. May it find you. May it keep you. May it grow through you until the whole world begins to blossom. before humanity. invented ownership. The meadow belonged equally to the sparrow, the shepherd, and the child. No deed, no patent, only morning dew, negotiating with the rising sun. The first physician never wore white, she wore weather. Her textbooks were written in the veins of leaves. Her diploma was every winter. She survived the first pharmacy. Had no walls, its ceiling was the heavens. Its shelves were mountainsides. Its prescriptions arrived with the rain. Long before maps separated the earth, the wind carried fragrances across continents. Rosemary learned the language of the Mediterranean. Frankincense perfumed desert prayers. Turmeric colored ancient hands. Cannabis traveled old trade routes alone. Remember the heat, mint found water where people could not. No herb ever argued about nationality. Only mankind insisted the earth should require a passport. The cedar has watched more governments disappear than historians can remember. The olive has buried more kings than kingdoms can count. Yet every spring they bloom without resentment. Tell me, who then understands history better? The archive or the forest? A seed owns nothing yet carries an entire future inside its silence. An empire may possess the horizon, yet cannot persuade one flower to bloom an hour early. Perhaps power has always misunderstood where power lives. The grandmother drying herbs above her stove never spoke of conquering nature. She thanked it that alone may have been the greatest science. Some knowledge cannot survive inside a laboratory. It requires calloused hands. Patience seasons a child walking quietly beside an elder who knows the difference between harvesting and taking. The earth has never hidden its abundance, only its wisdom. Because wisdom cannot be extracted, it must be inherited. Perhaps that is why the oldest trees grow the slowest, and the deepest truths often arrive disguised as ordinary things. A cup of tea, a handful of soil, a seed small enough to disappear inside your palm, yet large enough to outlive an empire. So if humanity still possesses any forgotten scripture, perhaps it is not buried in stone. Perhaps it has been waiting patiently inside the garden all along. peculiar affliction for which no physician has ever discovered a sufficient remedy. It is not of the marrow, nor the blood, nor the lungs. It is the slow estrangement of humanity from its own soul. We have become extraordinarily proficient at extending life, while quietly forgetting how to enlarge it. The orchard has always understood what empires never learned. Nothing truly flourishes in isolation. The vine borrows strength from the unseen root. The root borrows life from forgotten rain. Even the rain refuses to drink itself. Creation conspires toward communion. Only mankind mistook separation for progress. Observe the forest. No cedar declares dominion over the fern. No blossom demands applause for becoming beautiful. The rose simply unfolds. The river simply remembers its destination. The sun asks no payment for illumination. Yet we, architects of astonishing machines, construct loneliness with remarkable precision. Perhaps healing was never the conquest of disease. Perhaps healing is the restoration of relationship between hand and soil, neighbor and neighbor, child and elder, silence and song, body and spirit. There are medicines no laboratory can distill. The fragrance of rosemary drying beneath afternoon light. The gravity of a grandmother's embrace. The liturgy of bread broken among strangers who leave as family. The inexplicable peace that descends when weary hands enter living soil. Tell me, what prescription surpasses belonging? What dosage exceeds forgiveness? What instrument can detect the moment hope returns to a human heart? Civilizations have mastered extraction. The earth still practices generosity. Perhaps the greater intelligence belongs to the garden. For every harvest begins with burial. Every blossom requires surrender. Every forest remembers a seed that chose darkness before light. Therefore do not despise the hidden season. Roots perform their holiest labor beyond applause. What appears motionless may in truth be becoming. So let us become physicians of forgotten things. Restore wonder to exhausted eyes. Restore dignity to weary labor. Restore quiet to restless minds. Restore tables where no chair remains empty. Restore gardens where children learn that every living thing exists by giving. And should history ever inquire what medicine finally preserved us, may the answer not be found within a bottle, but within a people who remembered that the first and final vocation of humanity was never dominion. it was healing. It was healing. Before the first bird announced the dawn, the light had already decided to come. It did not ask who deserved it. It did not distinguish between the palace and the unfinished house. It simply arrived. May your life learn from the sunrise. May your kindness fall without calculation. May your generosity forget the mathematics of return. For the river has never sent an invoice to the thirsty, and the tree has never withheld its fruit until applause. There are souls who carry invisible winters. Walk gently among them. Some smiles are astonishing acts of courage. Some laughter has survived entire lifetimes of grief. May you become the unexpected warmth in someone else's season. May your home acquire the rare fragrance of welcome. May strangers cross your threshold and leave feeling remembered. May children run through your rooms without learning the vocabulary of fear. May the elderly find chairs that invite stories, not silence. May every loaf broken at your table multiply the hunger for peace. Do not envy the mountain it cannot embrace. Do not envy the ocean it cannot sing. Do not envy the stars they have never known. The privilege of comforting another heart. You were given hands not merely to hold but to lift. You were given eyes not merely to see but to notice. You were given a voice not merely to speak but to restore. Remember, the universe expands without striving. The forest grows without comparison. The flower blooms without asking whether another flower is more beautiful. Creation has never competed with itself, only humanity. Mr. Comparison for wisdom, may your ambitions remain vast, yet never become larger than your compassion. May your success increase the number of people who can breathe easier because you lived. May prosperity find your doorstep, not to crown you, but to pass through you like rain, passing through roots on its journey toward another field. If sorrow must visit, may it leave behind a deeper tenderness. If joy should arrive, may it discover a heart large enough to share it one day. Every title will become a forgotten echo. Every fortune will choose another owner. Every monument will surrender to moss and quietness. But one sincere act of mercy will continue moving through generations like light rivers overflow with gratitude. May your nights be guarded by peace. May your heart remain astonished by ordinary miracles. The scent of rain, the laughter of friends, the wisdom of old hands, the courage of new beginnings, the extravagant generosity of another sunrise that asked nothing from you, yet gave you everything. And may your life become so filled with quiet abundance that those who meet you leave believing, perhaps for the very first time, that hope is not a feeling, it is a way of inhabiting the world.
Blessed are the gardeners, blessed are the hands that still remember how to bury hope inside the earth, for they understand what kings seldom learn. Every harvest begins with surrender. I have watched empires measure their greatness by the shadows of their towers. The cedar measures greatness by the birds who rest within its branches. Tell me, which shall endure longer, the monument or the nest? The sword has always spoken loudly, the seed has never needed to raise its voice. Yet every kingdom built upon iron eventually kneels before a forest, patient enough to outlive it. The river has never forgotten where it belongs. Though men build walls across its body, it spends centuries teaching stone the futility of resistance. Perhaps peace resembles water, never hurried, never violent, yet impossible to imprison forever. Children are born, reaching outward. Only later do we teach them where fear should begin. Who instructed us to become suspicious of strangers, yet comfortable with machines that harvest sorrow? Who persuaded us that conquest was wiser than cultivation? The olive still extends its branches, the fig still sweetens its fruit, the rain still descends upon every roof without consulting a flag. Creation has never voted for division, it simply continues its quiet liturgy of generosity. Observe the bee, it gathers without greed. Observe the tree, it bears without boasting. Observe the soil, it receives the falling without judgment. Even the earth practices mercy. How remarkable that humanity who walks upright so often forgets. So look downward for wisdom. I have seen one shared table accomplish what generations of speeches could not bread. Broken slowly, stories given freely, laughter returning to weary lungs. A child falling asleep, safe enough to dream. Surely this is wealth, not vaults, not markets, not banners lifted above conquered hills.
you shall never taste. Dig wells whose water will refresh unknown travelers. Sing songs whose echoes will comfort children not yet born. For this is the arithmetic of eternity. Nothing beautiful is ever planted for oneself alone. One day our names will become dust upon old stones. Our titles will fade, our victories will be forgotten. But somewhere a tree will still be growing. A river will still